Hello there, I'm shooting a video for Forest School Level 3 and it's a Unit 2 and we're going to talk about uh, forest siting and management of a campfire. So let's begin. So my location right now, I'm located in my backyard and I give myself permission to have fire here. In the future sessions in my forest school, I'm planning to use the forest beside me. I do not have permission to use fire there, but if we are desire to have a campfire during the session, we always can come in to my backyard, have a fire here, and go back to the forest because it's located. It's my backyard, and also in my area 10-minute walk away, we have a beach, which we also allow to have a campfire. So let's talk about my fire pit. So this is my fire pit, which I've been using with my family. I adjusted it a little bit for more for forest school. So I made a circle which is 1 meter in diameter, and I filled it up with more natural soil just to replicate the real nature, like a forest ground. I made sure the soil has no fiber debris in it, or there's no wood chips which can caught in fire. There's no leaves also. As you may notice, there is a little bit of like a flower pattern around the fire pit. It's also will be used as extra reminder for the children to not get close to the fire. So we have pretty much 2 meters to the middle of the fire. So let's talk about surroundings. My first surrounding of a fire is me, so I need to make sure I am safe to be around the fire. My hair is up, my jacket is zipped up. I usually do the kneeling forward test, so when I knee forward, nothing hangs down so we can catch on fire. So I pass the check. Let's talk about the rest of surroundings. I'm located right now in my backyard, which is flat. This is all grassy area. So there's no branches to worry about, and there's no overhead trees, and none of them are dry, which is great. Talking about the dryness, we are usually not allowed to have. We don't want you to have a fire during the dry seasons, because can be a main hazard of wildlife fire. Also in BC, we have fire bans, which you can always check online. We finally have our fire ban pulled off due to the excessive amount of wildfires, plus due to the dryness. Right now we are in a safe zone. So as our area is clear, let's talk about my sighting. I chose the sighting because it is at least 15 meters away from anything. It's 15 meters away from my water source over there, and my house is over there, so it's not gonna be a hazard. Also, if you are going to have a fire and you kneeling down like this, and if the fire gets a little bit higher, etc., if I want to go back to safety, I will just kneel away areas for me to be safe. So let's talk what I have beside me. So I have fuel, and I also have my starter. I have my first aid kit, which has a fire blanket inside. I have my fire gloves, and I have my pail of water, which is all clean, so it can be used for wounds, and in the end, if we need to use it for putting down the fire, we can also use it. So kneeling position, we talk about it when we are around the fire. If you get closer to the fire, to my first level of ring, I will be always kneeling away, so in case of something happens, I can knee away. So let's talk about the forest school setting. How does the forest school, I call it fire circle works. In the future, I'm planning to put two benches on this side and two benches on this side, and creating the entrance and exit point. So while children are in the forest school, and they will come in through the entrance point, take a seat on their benches for the logs, and then we are all down as a circle of fire. We are putting down the fire and we exit through this way. And this way, it's not a very high traffic area, and this way children will not be stepping or uh, bouncing, falling into the fire. So that's done. Let's explain what is my kindling is. So for kindling my fuel, I chose a bundle. Um, so if you can see from far, I have my main logs. I have smaller sticks, and I made like almost like a wood chips. I today chose to use my wood, which I had at home. We are a wood stove only household to warm up the house, but because in where I'm located, Vancouver Island, BC, we are very moisture heavy climate. All the sticks and wood is really, really bad, so it will be a little more challenging to start a fire, but it's not impossible. If I would have run my forest school, would have collected the sticks, sorted and stored it away for next forest school session, so this way it has a chance to dry a little bit. But today I chose to use my own wood, which I which was locally sourced and cut, and I just today used my mill hook to make a variety of shapes and sizes to be used for fire. When we are working on a fire, we need to always remember that there's a fire circle, fire triangle. In a fire triangle, we always need to remember about oxygen, heat, and fuel. So by using those three, this is going to give you a better sustainability for the fire to grow. And remember, when we are making a fire in the forest school, it's not a bonfire. We're not making bigger flames, huge. We are making small fires, sustainable, not big. We try to keep the smoke down, primarily for cooking. And yeah, that's as far as we go. And I'm looking forward to doing my next video where I'm going to show you how to start a fire. And in forest school, we are blessed to have the experience of doing fires with the children, sharing the experience, and doing cooking classes, which is a wonderful experience, and I would love to share them with you. To the next video.